Hello everyone, hello, welcome in to the stream. I have my jacket now presented, lovely behind me, because it's way too hot to be wearing it. My god, is it warm and sticky and just, yeah, it's a sticky one. Stay hydrated everyone, it's having a little bit of a mini heat wave right now. I love that, thank you so much Kirby, and thank you so much Resort for subbing as well. Love it, love it, love it. Happy 5 months Cyberversary, Liam. I see Infospace has just shut to bingo as well into this one here as well. And I'm not going to look at it because otherwise it would be, I'll purposely not say things. I have a new way of streaming as well. I can play through OBS now and not the game. So that means I can access the chat and I can access other things that I had to access. I can access all of it now, which is amazing. But yeah, welcome in. Oh, it's cool. Let's get back to the camera now. Let's cool it down a bit. I can access us. Yeah, I can access all of you. And speaking of all of you, thank you so much for showing up to this one. It's amazing to have you all here. We've got Nico. Thank you so much for being here. Resort. We've got Zarek. We've got me. Reese King is here. Hello to you. Who else we got? We got Direwolf here. Mary Breaks here as well. Thank you so much. Bovanoid, Nummy Numbers. Thank you all. Thank you all. It means the world that you show up every week. Now, we haven't played this in 2 weeks. I can't remember what is happening in the game. I know we're kind of the big mission is the big final mission, which I'm not ready for yet. I'm not ready to close this door. Plus, that's probably like a whole stream, that final mission. It's a long one. So we're probably going to be doing some more little side quest bits and bobs. We're going to be talking about Phantom Liberty a little bit because I'm very, very excited for it after that trailer got announced and loads of other details as well. We got Crash here as well. Hello, Crash. Thank you so much for showing up as well. Nico and Crash are my mods tonight, so thank you both for being here. I've got myself a drink as well. I had to run and grab a drink, you know, obviously, from my huge mansion I live in. Sons of Phantom Liberty Pain. Nummy numbers. I was actually making a joke, that exact same thing. A joke, which I think I got from you when we did Borderlands to Rosie and Nico earlier when we watched the Ubisoft showcase, and I just started talking about Cyberpunk because I'm obsessed and I can't not talk about Cyberpunk. It's my life. It's my blood. I also have a Stream Deck Plus now. This was bought with my money, not anything else. I'm just going to turn the camera, get rid of that one. And look, it's down there. I can control things now. Like check this out. Oh, now the music gone. And then they're coming back up. See? Isn't that just cool? Isn't that just cool? Cootly Amber's here as well. Hello. Tech Wizard. No, that's something else. That's from... Oh, it's Tree Wizard. And that's from that Taskmaster. Tree Wizard. So yeah, I'm very happy I bought that. This isn't Buddy Games, this is just for me. I bought it, I got a little bit of a voucher from work recently for being awesome, because that's me, obviously, you know, I love myself. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to spend that on one of them, which I will be using for Buddy Games as well. But I'm mainly using it for this, because at first, now I've got this new system, it's kind of irrelevant I got this, but before, it was really hard to tab out of the game and go to my sound settings, so I bought this, I can do all this. Now it's kind of pointless. Seems everyone got one of those, but someone. Oh, did you not get one? You should have got one, Resort. Buy one. Just do it. Oh, Ollie got one, did he? Oh, you're on about the voucher. I thought you were about the Stream Deck. Yeah. So, yeah, because me and Ollie are pros, that's why. But yes, welcome in. Oh, yeah, Tree Wizard, back from the dead to create some balloons. It was a good episode. With Ramesh Ranganathan. But yeah, hello, my name's Liam. I forgot to actually announce myself. My name's Liam. Liam Cool Gang, hashtag not a gang, maybe a cult, but who knows? Who knows where this is going to lead? But right now, I want to assure everyone that it's not a gang. It just is a cooler version of my real surname, which is Colgan. That's it. All it is. I am part of a bigger channel called Buddy Games, but I decided to do my own stuff because I love Cyberpunk and I really want to show everyone how good Cyberpunk is. But apparently, Cyberpunk is completely changing in a few months' time. We're getting a massive update. We're not just getting a DLC, we're getting a complete game overhaul as well. Cyberpunk 2.0 is what people are nicknaming it. And so that means I'm going to have to do my fifth playthrough. I'm currently on my fourth playthrough, and that means I'm going to have to do a fifth playthrough all again once Phantom Liberty's out and really experience it all from the beginning, which I'm very, 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 very excited for. Hello, Georgia. Welcome in as well. Lovely to have you here. Also, hi Kirby as well. I said thank you for the sub. I didn't actually say hello to you. So, hello Kirby. Thank you for being here. So sad. We'll have to do an entire playthrough after the update. No other solution for it. Exactly, Reese King. It's such a shame, isn't it? Such a shame. I won't be doing it on the channel, though. Someone asked me the other day if I'm going to play it again once the update's out or the DLC. And no, maybe later down the line, but not after I finish this. I already have another game lined up for this channel. Which I think you're going to like. It's a fantastic game. It's another first-person, story-rich adventure game. But I really like the idea of doing stuff I don't usually do in games. So for this particular game as well, I'm also going to be doing the kind of renegade approach, choosing options I wouldn't usually choose. Now, I don't think it's got as many kind of outcomes like Cyberpunk does, but it's still, I'm interested to see it. As well. So, yeah, I'm quite excited for that one. So, I'm not going to say what it is. I'll reveal it after Cyberpunk is finished, just in case I've changed my mind. But I think you're going to enjoy it anyway. I don't think there's any choices in a Far Cry game, is there? I think you just play Far Cry, isn't it? Remember, the only choice I think you can think of in Far Cry is in the beginning of every Far Cry game, you can, well, starting from 4 onwards, you can either just, you can play the game, or you can just end the game, which I really love that that's an option in there. Like in Far Cry 4, you can just follow what the dictator's saying. I can't remember his name. In Far Cry 5, there's something, you can get shot, I think, or you can not arrest him. That's it. You're about to go and arrest him, and he's like, don't arrest me. I'm like, okay, and that's the end of the game. And I think in Far Cry 6, basically the whole premise of that is that you want to get out of it. You hate where you live. Your friends died. It's a dictatorship, and you just want to go to America. But obviously the call of the guerrillas brings you back in to fight for them and things. But you can just get on a boat and leave really early in the game. Yeah, Far Cry 6 is moving house. Exactly that. Yeah, just going to a different land. FIFA, let's go. Yes, very story rich. I could play like Football Manager or something and choose different options. Like, I don't know nothing about. I was going to give you an example. I don't know anything about football. I can't give you any examples. Hello, Westy. Lovely to have you here as well. I think we should probably crack on with the game. Like I said, I can't remember where we were, what we're doing, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I did pick up this game recently, just to do a bit of the gigs. They're quite not gigs. What's it called? You know, when you go, you just like fight gangs. It's like a police crime thing. So yeah, it must be Bubsy 3D. Exactly. But yeah, I picked it up just to do a few of the little, just get some more money, because I spent quite a lot on my new flat upgrades. So yeah, Westy has appeared without Karaya. Ooh, yeah, where's Karaya actually? Where's Kira? To tell me my mic isn't on. You can't get away with it anymore. But yeah, let's jump into the game, shall we? Because I've been chatting for long enough. And we can see what it's all about then, shall we? This wonderful game we call Cyberpunk. Here we go. Which button is it? This one? Ah! Oh, no, my controller's disconnected. I've been chatting too long. Call of the Guerrillas calls you in. Not many people know how to play as Jane in Far Cry 6. That's a reference I kind of half understand, because I don't know who Jane Goodall is, but I know from, what's it called? I can't remember the TV show. Community. They kind of get someone on there to, like, mimic her. Betty White. She's the Gorillas and the Mist woman. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Cyberpunk. I don't know anything. This is where I was. It's not my new car, but I definitely stole this car, and I really liked it because you've got this fan that's just permanently spinning around, and I love this like old retro like PC. I can't remember what the actual lead is called, but you used to have this kind of lead to attach your floppy disk drive to the motherboard. Ember Eye's here. Hello to Ember Eye. Welcome in. And yeah, this is the car I was using, just because I was doing a lot of desert missions. As you can see, I killed quite a few people. And yeah, so we'll go to War Pigs, shall we? Because that's apparently already selected. I'm not sure what it is. Let's have a look. War Pigs is Voice from Beyond the Grave. Oh, I remember why I selected this. This is a mission I've never done before, because this is a Corpo mission. I've never played a Corpo. So that's why I chose this one. And I stole this car because it's good for desert driving. Oh, it seems very loud. But now with my handy new Stream Deck, I can turn it down as well, which is just beautiful. Ooh, Corpo mission, exactly. Something I've never done, so I don't know the outcome. I don't know the context. I don't know anything about it. We're just going to see what happens, I suppose. See what happens. Sorry, what are we talking about? Betty White. Betty White would be a great survival horror protagonist. Yeah, I'm down for it. As Nummy Numbers says, if they can put Nick Cage into a game, they can definitely do it with Betty White. Perfect. Oh, a car. I've never seen a car on this road before. This game's already better, and it hasn't even had an update yet. So I'm now playing through OBS. It's a bit of a smaller screen than what I was playing on before. So if I crash, it's because it's tiny now, not because I'm terrible at driving. Is this a good mission then? Oh, that was because I was reading the chat. Oh, my controller disconnected. Let's get this one plugged in then, shall we? This happens every stream, doesn't it? You can put this on the bingo card, I suppose. My controller gets disconnected every bloody stream. And it's always every Monday as well. Like, I'm guessing it's because I'm playing games in the week. And then what's happening is, you know, there's just enough life in my controller for 7 days. So that's why it's every Monday. But it's still weird. It's still strange. Hey Liam, for no reason whatsoever, what do you call a baby sheep? A lamb? Is that the answer you wanted? A lamb. That was a terrible sheep impression. Terrible lamb impression. Yeah, cheers Zarek for the tip there. Should have had your controller connected. Really handy tips there from Zarek all the time. Lame lamb impression. A lamb cool gang. God, this car's got a really high-pitched whine to it, doesn't it? It's just... just constantly... Let's put on some music. Did anyone watch the Ubisoft show that was on from about 2 hours ago now? I thoroughly enjoyed my time with it, mainly for Assassin's Creed content. I'm very, very excited for Mirage, going back to its roots. It's a reboot of such. Yeah, and I mean, I love the new Assassin's Creed games. They have Valhalla, Odyssey, Origins. I don't think they're very good Assassin's Creed games, but I think they're fantastic RPGs. So I am super psyched for Assassin's Creed Red, which is set in Japan. But yeah, I'm super excited to kind of go back to its roots, the kind of Altair, kind of Middle East, proper assassinations again with a hidden blade. You know, that's been missing from games. The hidden blade, I miss that hidden blade. It's such a cool weapon to fight with. What do you think of the Codename J reveal? I mean, I think they've already revealed it. That's just the first time we've actually seen it. But it's a mobile game, so I'm probably not going to be that invested. In all honesty, I don't. The only mobile games I play are Broken Sword 1 and 2 and 5, which I play kind of every year. Plants vs. Zombies 1 and Lara Croft Go. There's another game which is amazing called Hidden Items. I'd highly recommend you pick it up. It's basically like Where's Wally, but they're it's a really fun little game. It's quite cheap as well, and it's not full of like microtransactions or any of that crap. It's literally just like some guy made it. He just drew a big map, and you've got to find like 20 items, and then you can now buy DLC for it, like other maps. But there's no like, you know, rubbish pay-to-win mechanics or anything like that. It's just a really fun little game called Hidden Items. I'm really not fussed about the mobile game too. Yeah, I think I'm just not that excited about. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I didn't grow up with them. Maybe they're just not on my radar. But I just don't find it very comfortable to play on a mobile, unless it's like a point and click kind of like thing. But like fast-paced stuff, like I've tried it. I've tried some games that have been like, you know, modern games that have come out. Even like I tried like emulators of like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. I've got them properly now. But at first I tried them as emulators, and it just wasn't comfortable to play them that way. I think it's because it's like because it's like a touch screen you're touching. There's no like real feedback from like, you know, joysticks and things. The biggest thing from the Ubisoft showcase though, which just wowed me beyond anything else, was the Star Wars game. I can't remember what it's called already because that's my brain just breaking as it usually does. What was it called? Someone know? Outlaws, thank you so much, Reese. That looked phenomenal, like beyond, like wow, wow, wow. I was in absolutely awe of that game. And the fact when she got in her ship and then she flew up from the planet in real time to space, and then there was space battles. I'm like, this is just wow. Very, 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 very excited for that. Right. Sorry, you'll be all right. Jade is going to be free, right? Actually, I don't know. I'm guessing it will be that free to play kind of stuff with, you know, all the microtransaction rubbish, which I just hate in games. I've gone the really wrong way again, and I'm really high up compared to where I should be. Can I go this way? Oh, hi guys. Hi. Now this is pod racing. It was so good. I don't like. I didn't look. Oh, it didn't look like a Ubi game, to be honest. No, it didn't, did it? It's got that Ubisoft title, but it's definitely it's another company. I think Nika said it's a Swedish company. I think. I swear he said that. Wait, you hate microtransactions? I thought everyone loved those. No, Wesley, they've ruined everything. Hi, guys. I'm just going to kill you. Oh, you're all quite weak, actually. I really wonder, like, the core gameplay, like, mechanics, obviously, it's not a whole new game when Cyberpunk DLC comes out. Ugh. Oh, God. That's a bit terrifying. Just the blood just expanding out like that, really far away from the body. Maybe it's meant to come from the arm. Oh, was it, like, splatting out of the arm hole? Hi. But there's definitely a lot being added in to the game to really change the way it feels and plays. Like, the main story staying the same as far as I know. But they're just, they're adding vehicle combat. They're adding in finally a police system, because there's nothing at the moment in this game, really. Like, police will come after you, but you can get away from them quite simply. They don't call him Loot Box Cool Gang for nothing. Oh, no. Acutely Amber, what have you said? Got to jump out to call Sky and complain about broadband again. Oh, no. Amber, I'm so sorry. That's such a horrible experience. I'm so sorry. I'm dealing at the moment with my boiler that's not working, and it's I'm dealing with my supplier for the... It's not my landlord's fault. It's the supply coming into my home from my supplier. And it's... Like, my landlord and my estate agent have been the most nicest, happiest people. They've sent people around as well, free of charge. But yeah, trying to convince a supplier that there's a supply problem was really difficult. I had to do 3 days of meter readings, pictures, temperature readings. It was just like, just to say. And then they finally, yeah, okay, we'll come out and investigate. I'm like, oh my God. Nevbite's here. Hello, Nevbite. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Right, we're going into a Triple X place, apparently. Hey, Johnny.
Miss the warmth of the corporate lab? That unique thrill of internal power struggles?
I don't know anything about this one, so I'm just going to go with what I usually say.
Got a score to settle is all.
Aha! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Rats still in the race.
Don't you need to be somewhere else? Your piece need oiling? Guitar need tuning, maybe?
I get it, fine. I'm gonna go take a piss.
But you're a hologram. You can't do that. So I just want to quickly say, Ember Eye says the Star Wars Outlaws is being by the people who worked on the Division games, which I find absolutely shocking if that's the case. I didn't actually mind the first Division. It was a bit dull, but like graphically and gameplay wise, it was a fun little game. It was just quite dull. So anyway, just to reiterate where I am. Okay, mission's pretty short, but you might get a fancy gun if you choose right. So this is a guy from the beginning of the game. Was he my boss? I can't quite remember the intro, and I have done this is my first time doing Corpo. So was he the guy that screwed me over? Or my co-worker, was he? My colleague, as Rosie says. Okay, cool. Right, well, I think I've got... Have I got to go in here? Here? Oh, okay, move obstacle. Pick it up.
Empty.
time flies.
Inferred death just ain't what
Oh, he looks like he's right down on his luck.
Keyword inferred. But Abernathy is purging the depth. Purged me. They took my house, accounts, implants. But I'm not done. Gonna prove she was wrong about me. Shove it down her throat.
Ah, so you make your move stepping on me. Gonna serve my head up on a silver platter. And you think Abernathy will welcome you back, arms outstretched?
That's about the size of it. Now turn. Hands on your head. Hop to it.
I'm nobody's having pathetic. Here's another die. I kill you right here and now. You're pathetic. I'm nobody to Abernathy. Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah, I'm kinda in a rush here.
Listen, Frank, I'm nobody to Abernathy. Probably doesn't even know I exist. If she ever knew.
You had it in for her, V. We're setting her up. People don't forget shit like that.
No, wasn't me. That was Jenkins's thing. Used me as his tool. So what? Back to the office. Recently fired employee walks in gun in hand. They'll shoot you. Then put me down.
Maybe. But see, V, the problem is I have nothing to lose.
Clearly won't change your mind, but not about to die with you either.
Oh, okay, right.
Nothing like running into old friends and reminiscing, huh?
And there's the gun, I'm guessing.
Olden days.
Oh, no, the police are after me now.
Should
Right, let's just get
look
rid
at
of
your
that.
luck. I mean, could have wound
Because I
up
killed the
all
guy
jaded.
next to him. Or lady.
Have a nice night, V. I'll be at home.
I saw you disappear. Cool. All right. Well, I got a new gun then. Is it only about the police system broken, by the way? The police are after me. They sent a droid after me. I destroyed the droid. Now what? This is what I mean by the police system just doesn't work in this game. Nico's got dino nuggets for dinner. Oh, there he is. Hello. Welcome here. Welcome to the party. Let's see how long it takes to get rid of him. Let's just kill this guy, right? And then we'll just run around the corner. I think I'm just going to get stuck here. No, yeah. Yeah, right, cool. Let's just see how far. I'm just going to run. I'm not even going to get in a car and drive off. I'm just going to see show you how easy it is to get to the police. Get rid of the police. Only one person with a dinosaur here. I'm going to show everyone my dinosaur. Rosie came back from her Book of Eternity expedition in LA. And she bought me a little present. And I'm going to show you all in a minute once I've got rid of the police. And Lee says, did you see Rosie name dropped me on her PS Redacted podcast? She says, I have a friend that loves Cyberpunk. I was flattered. Lee, I'm sorry to tell you that it may not have been you and it may not have been me. She also has another friend who's obsessed with Cyberpunk, and it may have been that person. It could have been any of us. That's the problem when Rosie doesn't give your name. Oh, yeah, so the police aren't looking for me anymore. All I've done is just breezily walked away in a direction, and the police are now flashing away. Guess who's back? Back again. Hello, Rosie. Welcome in. Lovely to have you here. I'm going to show everyone now my little present I got from you. Are you ready, everyone, for this? Da, 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 da. It's a little T-Rex. It's officially from Universal Studios as well. I call him Bitey. Not because he bites, because he hasn't actually got a mouth. It's just like a stuck-on thing. But yeah, he's called Bitey, everyone. So that's him. Look, officially, it's a thing from America, from Universal Studios, which thank you so much, Rosie. It's absolutely lovely. He lives in the Buddy Bunker, right next to my Claw Strider. I'm going to show you, actually. I'm just going to... Oh, no, he's not going back up now. He's not going back up, guys. Stay. Yeah, if you show you, just I'm going to tilt the camera up a little bit. See, right next to my Claw Strider there, that's where he lives. So, yeah. It's lovely. It's lovely. He roar, he saw. Exactly. So now Liam has a plushie. I mean, I had Claw Strider before. So, yeah, I've got like a robot one and now a real one. I hope you had a sick time in LA, man. It looked very, very cool, says Westy to Rosie. It did look very cool. I was insanely jealous. of all the pictures that Rosie put up on Instagram and all the little videos and things that her and Ash put up. I had the best time in the world. I'm not green with envy, but I'm definitely like a dark blue. I don't know where I'm going with that statement. Bitey is drunk. No, he's not. Bitey doesn't drink. Bitey's good. 13th Time Lord's here as well. Hello to the 13th Time Lord. Welcome in. Well, that was like a trash car, but we must find Musty, really, shouldn't we? So that was the mission. That was it. Just meet a guy and just kind of get attacked and take his gun. I was hoping for a little bit more. I have to admit, that's not Musty. I've got to find Musty. But still love this game. I still love this game just as much. I'm so excited to kind of play it again with a whole fresh new feel, with a lick of paint over it kind of thing. That's not Musty either. There's no Musties. Where's all the Musties gone? Yeah, exactly, Giorgio. He says, I love how you stood there showing the dinosaur and the whole time the police didn't come. The police system's broken, but what we've... Oh, there's Musty! Musty, 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 Musty! It's really far away. Hopefully it'll stop at these lights coming up. Come on. No, it's gone. It's gone. I can't catch up with that. Yeah, he's gone straight through those lights as well. Oh, I'll take this really nice car instead then. Look at this beaut. Yeah, the new update that's coming out. This isn't. You don't have to have this for the. You don't have to pay for this. This is just a free content update that's coming alongside the DLC. Well, anyway, I wasn't expecting this song. Sorry. So it's really distracting. Yeah, they're adding a proper wanted police system in. What they originally promised back in like 2019 or wherever they've officially announced this game or showed us stuff. And I'm just going to turn it down a bit. Bloody hell, it's coming through loud on my end. I guess I'll take the really nice car. Exactly. Anyway, police system. They are having, so in the world of Cyberpunk, and if you've watched Edge Runners, you'll know them very well. There's this advanced police unit, augmented to the hell. You know, they got robot arms, augmented faces. They got all the eyes and all the attachments, and they're called Max Tac. And they are the guys that go in to defeat the hardest of criminals. And that's basically your 5-star wanted level now. You know, like in GTA when the army come after you. You know, you get like the police, then you get the SWAT, then you get the FBI, then you get the frickin' military with tanks. Max Tac is basically the equivalent of that. And they're going to chase you in cars. They're going to hunt you down. They're going to fly in with their cool flying machines. And it's going to be sick. So the next big update, Cyberpunk, is going to be out of... Reese, you're not far off there. That's a pretty fair statement. It looks like all the stuff they originally promised us is happening. There's a few things, a few caveats to that, like we're not getting third-person cutscenes, we're not getting wall running, you know. But yeah, we are getting that. Another thing as well, which I think is from popularity from Edge Runners, the anime, is that now if you wear too much augmented, too much cyberware, you have a limit now of how much you can equip. Otherwise, you'll get the equivalent of cyberpsychosis, which obviously is in this game. It's in the lore of it, but Edge Runners really kind of highlighted how severe cyberpsychosis is. So that's Kerry's mission. Killing in the Name. I'll do this one next, I think. Wow, sad when my stupid jokes are actually reality. Yeah, look, I think Cyberpunk is a really competent game now. I think it's perfectly playable in its current state. I think you'll have a great time playing it. I have, but it looks like this update is just going to add so much more. Oh, thank you so much, Chris Pogo. Welcome in. Lovely to have you here. It's a name I don't recognise from the Buddy Games lots. Lovely to have you here. My name's Liam. I'm usually part of a channel called Buddy Games, but I'm just going a bit solo at the moment, just to see how this goes, and I really just want to show my love off of Cyberpunk. For anyone that is new to the channel, I'm doing Cyberpunk. It's my 4th playthrough of Cyberpunk, and the reason why I'm doing it is not because I'm some epic pro gamer that's definitely going to do a good job, as I can show you from right now from this epic driving job I'm doing. It's because I wanted to see different content. This cop is like, I just literally ran out the car, and he's coming towards it like, oh, there's a disturbance here. I was like, yeah, it was me, mate. It was me. It was me. Yeah, I'm doing kind of a renegade choice. I'm doing a corpo run. I want to see some content that I haven't done before. I'm choosing options I wouldn't usually choose, which is kind of upsetting some of my favourite characters. Most recently, I upset Judy. I literally led her along all the way to the beginning of her quest line, and then kind of said, nah, I'm out. And I kind of want to see what happens now. I want to see if they still go ahead with it or if they won't because I'm not part of it. I'm kind of expecting a call from Judy at some point, either really angry or really sad. But yeah, lovely to have you here, Chris. Thanks for coming in. We're quite deep into the story, so there are going to be some spoilers if you haven't done Cyberpunk before. But Westy says, happy that Cyberpunk is still improving. Same here. I'm glad they haven't just given up on it. But just a word of warning on that, though. This is it, though. Once this final update comes out and the DLC, Cyberpunk is done. As you know, there may be some patches to fix some bugs and things occasionally, but in terms of content, that's it. There's a line in the sand. They are not working on Cyberpunk anymore. Obviously, they're working on the next Cyberpunk project, which they've revealed. But in terms of Cyberpunk 27, that's it. It's done, which is good for me in a way because I can now mod the game to hell. The reason why I haven't modded my game is because whenever there's an update, as you know if you probably mod yourself, they all break. Every single mod you have breaks. So it's kind of, yeah, that's why I haven't modded it at the moment. Almost as deep as the story as River was in me. Both annoyed. Wow. What a statement right there. I liked my first playthrough of Cyberpunk. Going to take my time with the second playthrough after a big update. Yeah, do it. I'm going to be playing it as if it's a new game again kind of thing. But beautiful multiple storylines means there's content you won't know when you play it yourself. Exactly. That's very true, Mobreak. As the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm seeing there's stuff in this playthrough that I haven't seen before, which is really cool. And that isn't because of an update or a content update or anything like that. It's literally because I've never done a Corpo run or a Renegade run before. I've always been Mr. Nice Street Kid. Stir Fry from Georgia, lovely. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Starfield incoming for the gang. Oh, Starfield won me over on that show. Did you watch it on the Xbox showcase and then Starfield one afterwards? I'm still not completely sold on planetary exploration, just because it's kind of procedurally generated, as they've said. It's like 1,000 planets or whatever. But flying in that ship, customizing that ship, going to the kind of cities and the space stations and the cruise ships and just cruising around with your crew in a ship that you built yourself, I think that is going to be amazing. That's the thing I'm excited for. The actual planet exploration, I'm not that excited for at all. But yeah, I'm very excited for that. Anyway, Bartmoss Collection, the collective. Let's have a look and see what you say. Investigate the site from the Bartmoss Collective message. Oh, do I have... There's nothing there, I don't think. What's this? 4 tanker. Oh, it's my crew on the Nomads. Okay. 4 tank man. Okay, yeah, it's just the picture he sent me. Right. I don't really know where to go on this one. Ah, there it is. Bartmoss Collective. Oh, that was a bit glitchy there. There we go. I can't quite read it because it's really small on my screen now. My name is Bez Isis, and I'm an independent journalist. I ended up here after a recent incident at Helvetia. You might have heard about who exactly is the man that inspired the attacker, the man that you all practically worship. Have you ever wondered who Swedenborg Riviera actually is? I know I have. So here's the deal. I'm willing to pay you any info, for any info that might help unravel the mystery. Don't hesitate to get in touch. From Bez Isis. So you may know Bez Isis as Nancy, as it says on the top right there. She was in Samurai, which is Johnny Silverhand's band back in the day. She's now a reporter called Bez Isis. She's given up the Nancy name. I was so excited for Starfield, I could cry. I used to be the biggest Bethesda fan in all the land. For Fallout 3, I actually queued up overnight at midnight to get it on launch day. I was so excited. My first kind of delve into them was Oblivion. and then Fallout 3, and then Fallout New Vegas, then Skyrim, and then Fallout 4, and it's just slowly going downhill. I mean, to get me started on 76. Have I got cat food? Sorry, my brain's just all over the place. Have I got cat food? I wonder if I haven't got the cat yet, have I? But yeah, so when I first kind of started hearing about Starfield, I was like, oh no, especially when we started talking about procedurally generated 1,000 planets, I'm like, oh no, it's like another No Man's Sky. And then they showed you collecting rocks and minerals by shooting it with a laser. I was like, oh, this looks like No Man's Sky again. And No Man's Sky is a perfectly okay game, but it's not a great game. So I was intrigued, but I wasn't sold on it yet. But after that showcase, wow, brilliant. I don't think I've got any cat food. I need to buy some cat food. That's something we haven't done yet. Just making sure I haven't picked some up somewhere. No, it doesn't look like I have. Right, cat food adventure. We'll find some. Yeah, Fallout 3, Reese, and Fallout New Vegas are fantastic games. Fallout 4 is a good game as well, but Fallout 3 and New Vegas are phenomenal. I'd highly recommend it. And if you've got a PC, I'd recommend it with lots of mods as well to make the game even better than it was. It's dated now. It's a dated engine. Even at the time, it was a dated engine. So yeah. Anyway, it's called Nancy.
Hello? Oh, hey, V. You calling about something or just wanted to catch up?
The former. Found your job posting about Swedenborg Riviera on the net.
Oh, that. Wow. I completely forgot about that whole thing.
So, is it still going?
I mean, I still want to scroll a segment about it, so if you can find anything at all on Swedenborg, I'll pay you back in black caviar and champagne. But I doubt you'll find anything new.
Can't hurt to try, right?
Well, aren't you just bursting with a can-do attitude? Have it your way, then. I started looking into all this about a year ago, right after one of Swedenborg's followers lobbed a Molotov into the Helvetia branch. Tried finding some way to reach the guy, came up blank. Total brick wall. Hired a private eye, also came up with squat.
And the IP linked to the account? He would have used cloaking daemons, but there's always a mark, a trace.
Well, I didn't know I was dealing with such a pro here. Guess what? I tried that. I managed to pinpoint the SIG to Santo Domingo, but linking it to any specific address was a non-starter. District's jam-packed with units, as I'm sure you know. Asked some locals if anyone saw or heard anything, cash in hand. Zilch. Nada. Dried up all my leads.
Got it. Listen, send me the coordinates of the last data term that relayed the signal, okay? I'll take a look. Worst case, I'll lose an hour of my life. Best case, well, who knows?
Hey, if you're offering, why not? But seriously, V, I wouldn't get my hopes up. Happy hunting.
Cool. Cheers, Nancy. I saw that Infosphere says the only reason why I do Rivers questline is for finding cat food. Is there some on that? Is there some on that mission then? Is there? I didn't find any. I don't think. I haven't sold any. I know that for sure. Because I always keep an eye out for what I'm selling. I've got lots of stuff here. Rare. I don't want to sell the iconic stuff. Crash. That's the new one I've just picked up. That's epic as well. I don't want to sell the epic stuff. I don't mind the rare stuff because there's tons of that around. I think I need to chuck some stuff in my flat while I'm here. So I'll just quickly concentrate on this. Cool. Right, and I'm sure I have loads of blades to sell as well. Yeah, cool. So that's equipped. Ooh, gold plate. Oh, yeah, I know where I picked that from. Right, let's just sell all this rubbish. And I've got lots of clothing, I think, as well to sell. Let me just quickly upgrade my outfits, because I've definitely got some stuff to wear here now. 36, 36, 36, 32. Oh, another thing about armor as well in the game is that it's not tied to clothing anymore, which is amazing. I haven't found any official confirmations on that, but a lot of people are talking about it, so I don't know if they've just got something I haven't seen. But yeah, basically you wear clothing now, and you put armor on over the top of it, like a bulletproof vest or something. So, because it's stupid, like I haven't got anything on me right now, but you'll find like a bandana is like 36, but you'll find a helmet that's like 5, and it's like it's just silly. So yeah, that should be a nice little welcome update as well to the game for a kind of immersion sense. Anyway, yeah, these are all much stronger. Lovely stuff. That's stronger as well. Lovely. Right, let's just chuck some stuff. Oh, no, I need to sell the stuff first. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to do a bit of admin on the channel. Bub, 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 bub. So I have to kind of read it to make sure I'm definitely not selling something that's really, like, important. Like, I like to keep the really cool stuff in my lockup. Yeah, lovely, cool, right. And then we've got this to sell. Right, cool, right. Now just chuck some stuff in my lockup, and then we're done. We're going on adventure again. Yeah, video game logic. Yeah, it's something, because I don't think it was the finished product. I think that was the issue. The same with a lot of things with this game. Because when they first kind of showed off this game, they talked about street cred. So certain outfits would give you more street cred with the gangs and stuff. And street cred is definitely a mechanic. You can see at the top there. But it's tied to level progression rather than you. So it's definitely something they scrapped. And the kind of stats on clothing was definitely like a rush thing in the end. So that's Johnny's gun, so I want to keep that. That I don't want to keep. That's the one I've just picked up, which is not as good as Johnny, so I'm putting that in there. Crash, go in there. 156, yeah, that's rubbish as well. That's rubbish. That's cool. Is it better than what I've got, though? That's the question. Oh, yeah, I've already got it equipped, I think, yeah. Cool. Lovely, right, adventure! Yeah. I mean, you should be nice to the devs, in honesty, Reese. Jokes aside, it wasn't their fault this game released in the way it was it? I'm sure they all worked extremely hard to get it in an even, stable state to even come out. But yeah, never blame the devs. It's the corporate greed that does it. I think you can buy cat food in a store nearby-ish. Okay. If I find some, I'll have a look. I mean, it's not that important. Yeah, give some eddies to the evil corpos. I hope you appreciate the logo. Oh my god, guys, I forgot to tell you. It's not that amazing, actually, now I'm thinking about it. But when it gets to 9 o'clock, if you do exclamation 9 p.m., a video will pop up. And it's not something I've made myself. It's something I found on YouTube. But it was such a beautiful video, and I thought it really fits with the theme of 9 p.m. So when it gets to 9 p.m., type in exclamation mark 9 p.m. and you'll get access to a YouTube link. And it's a lovely video, and I'd highly recommend if you're big gamers and big story missions, then I think you'll really find the video quite heartfelt. But that's all I'm going to say from now. It's a beautiful video. It's anyone can redeem it, but it's the same. I tried making it so it did like a few like random videos. Oh my god, it's so far away. But sadly, I just couldn't get it to work. So that's why we're just stuck with just the one video. Once I got it working, I will do it. So anyone who types in exclamation mark 9 p.m. will get just a random YouTube video, or not a random, but like a random selection of YouTube videos that I've curated myself. 9 p.m. is 6 hours from now. Okay, well, for UK time, Merry Break, 9 p.m.'s in 15 minutes over here. So, yeah, so I'm UK based, so obviously I'll go by my own clock, not thinking of other people. I'm very positive and happy today. I love hot weather. Like, it's very warm in here, don't get me wrong. It's sticky and that lot, but I love the heat, so it's like, it's beautiful outside, it's hot, it's sunny. It's so nice, like, leaving for work, because I have to leave work about 7:20 in the morning, and it's so nice that I don't have to wrap up in like a billion layers with gloves and scarf, and it's just nice that I can just go out in a t-shirt. I'm like, this is bliss. Sorry, guys. Oh, I was hoping I could break through that. The only thing I don't like about the heat, especially today, is the humidity. It's very sticky today. I feel like I need a shower. You know, like an hour later, you feel like you need a shower again. That kind of stickiness. Georgia, I'm with you. I'm absolutely miserable in winter. My now ex can confirm with that. I'm not like miserable, like I'm moody or anything. I'm just like, I just have like no motivation. I must be just such a boring person to hang out with in winter because it's cold. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to do anything. I just want to stay in and sit on my sofa. And I don't really get sad as such. But I definitely I'd lose all motivation to do anything. In the summer, I'd like, let's go out, let's do something, let's go for a walk, let's, you know, go for the woods, let's go, you know, whatever. Yeah, winter, I'm just boring as hell. Yeah, hibernate, that's probably a good way of doing it, Reese. That's probably, yeah. Give me the sun rays, forget the heat. Yes, Nico does not enjoy the heat as much. You like nice weather, but you're kind of like a 18 degrees man, aren't you? Really, anything that more than that. I'm wondering. I don't think they're going to, but there's something I saw a train up in the distance there. I'm wondering, are they finally going to add in the train system to Cyberpunk? Because it's built. There is a metro system. You just can't use it without modding. Now, I'm thinking if like a modder can make it, and it's probably like one guy at home just doing it for fun, I'm sure they could add it in. Even if it's, you know, what I would really like to see with stuff like this, and some companies have done it before, like the guy who made the Metro train mod, just like going up to it and going, actually, he did it with The Witcher, so they're definitely open to the idea, but just going up to the guy who made the train mod and going, hey, can we buy this mod off you? Can you give us this mod and we'll give you, you know, a chunk of money or something, you know? Because they did it with the new version of The Witcher, the next gen update. They added in some community mods. Oh, Mary Break's heading off. Bye, Mary Break. Lovely to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Right, we're here. We've made it. I can't remember what we're doing now. Go to Nancy's coordinates.
Why this obsession with Sweden, fuck? Hoping once you find him he'll spill the meaning of life? Here, I'll save you the trouble. Life makes no sense.
Now with you in my head, agreed. Now how about some quiet time? Can't think.
You stopped thinking long before I got here.
Oh.
Blame it all on the guy in your head.
Wait. Shh. We need to look around.
I just remember what this mission is. It's a bit of a... It's not a fetch quest. It's actually quite an interesting one, but it is literally like go to like 5 different locations around the map and find something. Look at that. Look at that reflection in the water there. Look how beautiful it is. If I go back a bit, I wonder if we can see... Yeah, there it is. You can even see the graffiti reflecting in the water. Beautiful. Right, it's up there, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this mission is quite a long one. It's not. Me personally, I don't think it's worth how long it is. Maybe the first time you do it, it's interesting, but kind of like now 4th time, I don't know if I got the same excitement out of it anymore like I did before. Oh, am I meant to? No, there it is. There it is.
Pirate router.
Think this is our Swedes doing?
Only one way to find out.
Right, 7A. There's no BDs there. 7A. No. There's another 7A. Yeah, so I go down there, BD. Yep, cool. Boop. 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 Nice easy one. So basically, if I remember correctly with this story, there's this kind of internet like guy who just puts out like, it's kind of like I can't quite remember. I think he's like putting out these statements, like he's a bit of a revolutionary and things, and he's a completely anonymous. No one knows who he is. So I think Bez wants to find out who he is. So you're basically on a quest to find out who this mystery man is that puts out all these keyboard warrior. Maybe I can't quite remember if his intentions were good or bad. The guy who's putting up this content. Hey, Johnny. But regardless, there's someone on the internet putting out these statements. I don't know if they're good or bad or not. And the reporter wants to find out who this person is. So she'll have a groundbreaking story. Breaking the internet kind of thing. So yeah, next coordinates. Oh, I meant to talk to Johnny.
Goes further,
yes.
Badlands,
Sorry, Johnny.
Don't tell me that's where we're
Why
headed
shouldn't
next.
we?
Because this is all one big waste of time. The fuck do you care about a Borg fucking Swede? He rubs out sayings like a randy teenager and the whole world's guzzling it up. The 3 branches of government is a lobotomy on the people's autonomy. I mean, what the fuck?
I'm going to choose options I don't usually choose. I usually choose that one. No, which one do I usually choose? Which one will I go? I'm going to go with the bottom one, I think.
So, ready?
I get what's going on here. You're jealous.
Jealous about this shit, Swede? You out of your fucking mind?
Because he's the one all the anarchists and fist pumpers are quoting, while you played in piss-soaked dives for a bunch of stoned zit faces.
Don't talk shit about what you don't know. Happy fucking trails.
Okay, I wouldn't have chosen that one because Johnny's angry at me, and my intention of this one is to make Johnny as angry as possible with me. I'm not supporting anything he does, anything he says. I mean, because the actual natural kind of progression of Johnny, story-wise, is really well written. You start off hating each other. It's a bit like a buddy cop kind of movie. You start off absolutely hating each other, and then as the time goes on, you end up bonding and you become, firm friends, brothers in arms kind of thing. That's how you're meant to play it, but that's, it's usually because at first he goes against every single action you take, and then eventually you start agreeing, you're aligned with him, and it's quite well written because you kind of question yourself a bit in a way. V does. Was do I have the same opinions as him, or am I turning into him? Because Johnny is taking over your brain, don't forget that. So it's quite a cool little narrative in your own kind of self, where you're thinking, like I said, do I agree with this statement, or is Johnny, or am I turning into Johnny? But yeah, so eventually you become very best friends, and there's some decisions you can make at the end of the game. But I've never played it where Johnny just constantly hates you throughout the whole game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Another just drone of a car. Let's put on some music. Hopefully it's... Johnny's going full Finnish hockey fan. I don't know what the reference is as Bovinoid, I'm afraid to say. Yeah, Johnny is a jerk, but you have to admit, by later in the game, you do start agreeing on it. Now, is it Johnny agreeing with you, or are you agreeing with Johnny? That's the question, isn't it, I suppose? I can just cut across here. It's the way it's written. It's just really well done, I think. It's just brilliant. So where are we going to now? It looks like we're going to the solar farm. Oh, I thought I had that. I thought I was doing a cool slide, but definitely not, because I've lost complete control of my car now. It's easier if you go along with the voices in your head, says Bovinoid, yes. Oh my...
leads here and disappears again.
Whoops. Yeah, sorry guys. Oh my god, I'm right in the thick of it. I really should have paid attention. No, I'm about to die, about to die. I really should have paid attention to what I was doing and not reading the chat. Oh my god, they are kicking my ass. Health. Hi guy. Yeah, okay, alright, they are right up to me now. Here we go, okay. Here we go. Get some health in me. Get some health in me. Come on. Right. It's just... Oh, my... Jesus. I'm about to die. I think I'm going to survive this. I really wish I didn't just run into... Frickin' drive into the middle. And there's so many of them as well. Health, 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 health. Oh, that was tight. That was tight. They are really hammering me as well. Let's see if I can just pick a few of them off now. They can't seem to get me from here. Yeah, cool. Oh, see that bullet fly into me then. Right, here we go, here we go. Yes, cool. Right, down. I thought he was carrying a move in. Yes, right, another one down. Right, just the big boy to go now then. Big boy to go. Whew, I think there's a sniper somewhere as well, but I can deal with him.
Maybe over by that truck.
Right, you coming this way? Yeah, no. You're behind a pillar as well. Great. That was cool. Right, I've got him, got him. Are you going that way now? So it's probably the most thrilling gameplay you've ever seen. It doesn't help the storm just came in out of nowhere as well. Right, here we go. Right, getting this out. Going in for the attack. Oh my god, that sniper is wiping me out. Right, die, die, die. Thank you. Now, away. Oh. Right, there's the sniper. I see him. I see him. I can't quite see where the dot is in the middle. I think that was Sunflare before. Yeah, it was. No, no, it's there. Come on. Am I too far away, or am I actually just that crap? There we go. I'm getting him now. Hey, I was like, no, he's not down yet. He's not down yet. Come on. Right, that's him down, sure. No, my God, he's still not down. Now he's down. No, my... Is he ever going down? Bloody hell. How many bullets do I need to put in him? I found as well, like this one, there we go. I got an upgrade, so. Oh, well the music's still going, so there's definitely something bad happening here. No, it's just stopped, it's just stopped. Oh. I can just hear the bloody storm now. Check out the storm, everyone. Hopefully you can hear that. I can just whack it up. I love that I've got this dial now. It's changed my life. It can change yours too. Check out my affiliate links. Blade Runner vibes, yeah. There is a really good Blade Runner mod that adds this kind of lighting to the Night City. It's stunning. Oh, I didn't mean to get that. Don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. I'm really excited. I mean, I think modders are going to have a hard time because they've got to remod it. That's another weird glitch I've discovered recently. Only in this playthrough, if a body's in a bush, you can't pick it up. You can't do anything. Like, it just doesn't... I can't pick it up. I can't raid it. Nothing. So, I've never noticed it before in any other gameplay. I've had it with robots before, but never with bodies. Bush has claimed the body. It's one with the bush. It is 9 PM, everyone. It's Rhodey's bed. Night, night, Rhodey. There we go, Lee. That's for you, then. And everyone else done that one as well. I want to make it so that actually does something, by the way. It's just, I don't know how. So that's the best I've come up with so far. So you can enjoy that, Lee. It's definitely worth a watch. If you want to watch it now, that's fine. I won't blame you. It's a bloody emotional video, and it will make you appreciate games and their stories even more than before. It's stunning. Rosie has done very well today, by the way. Just want to point out that obviously she's come back from LA, from Book of Eternity business, and she planned to stay up for the day so she would get back into her sleeping pattern and not be struggling with jet lag. And she's done it. She's only had like a 20-minute nap in the middle of the day by accident on the, but apart from that, she's done it. She survived the whole day. So well done, Rosie, to you. You deserve a good night's sleep now. No, it's tough. I mean, Nico, you know for yourself, it's tough when you're that tired. It is tough to stay up. Scan the area. Well, scan that. Oh, okay. It goes down here, and then over here somewhere. Anything more to scan? Okay, that definitely does that. I don't know what to scan. Scan the computer. News. Messages. Bub. No. Nothing in the caravan that I'm aware of. Don't think you can get in there. No. Oh, there is stuff in there though. Sort of meth lab. Climb, Liam, climb. I was just up there. I didn't see. I scanned the thing, but nothing happened. I'll go back up again. Unless you mean up there. I don't think you mean up there. Right, let's go back up then. Oh. Oh, gun though. Take that. I didn't see that last time. I've scanned that. Which is the only scannable thing. Ah, dish. No. No. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Another dish. It's 1 p.m. in LA, but if you did a red eye back to the UK, then good job. Yeah, Rosie also, I must say as well, on her travel back, she also only had a very small amount of sleep. Aha! Found it. Thank you. So yeah, it's kind of being up for 18 hours straight and then sleeping at a decent time. So I'm sure it's going to take. She won't be fine tomorrow. I can guarantee that. But she'll be better, I think. Hey, Johnny.
Another router.
Sounds like this Swedenborg really values his privacy.
Oh, thought you were done talking to me.
I was, but it's not like I got anyone else to talk to. I'd go through your memories, but I don't want to puke all over your hippocampus. Well, hack away or whatever it is you were gonna do. Please, something happen.
I'll hack them. Right, what we got? So we got E9, 55, E9 to 55, and then BD up there, and then there's no other E9 though. I must do this properly. All right, where's another E9? E9, right, I'll go there, and then 55, and then BD. There's another one there though, BD. There's no E9s there. Right, so we went that way. E9, 55, BD, no. E9, no. E9, 55, no. 55. E9, E9, 55, no. A tricky one. I bet it's not really. She didn't want to miss my chicken fajita. Go backwards. Can you go backwards? So, E9. 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 BD. 55. There's no other E9 though. E9. E9, 55. Then, no. Found it. Go on, Georgia. Can you do it for me, please? You can do like A2 and B. Hang on, how do we go? Say A, B, C, D, E, F, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. E9. Yeah, so yeah, down is the alphabet, across is numbers. Oh, B3 to start. Okay, I'm going to have a time limit as well, so... Right, so B3. Oh, no, I have to start on the top line, though. So I can get there, so I have to click on that one, then that one. Okay, happy with that? Cool. I'm there. Now I have to go across. Oh, I didn't understand. Yeah, it's the mini game in this one. That's all right. We'll see if we can just do it then. Oh, I've realised I've got like extra characters, haven't I? Okay, let's just do it. But I'm just gonna fail this one. Yeah, I realised you don't have to do it all in one run. I can fudge a few numbers, can't I? Right, so let's get this done. I'm just gonna. I've just really messed this up already. Then. So 7A and then 1C and then 55. Yeah, I forgot there's 6 things I've got at the top there, but I've only got to get 4 numbers, so it's really easy. Yeah, I was being an idiot basically. So sorry, guys. Liam, you actually put a sad video, but a good sad. Video games are amazing, better than movies these days. I told you, Lee. It's incredible. That video, I would highly recommend everyone click on that. It's just a YouTube link. Don't worry, it's not some weird, dodgy Rickroll or you know, taking some dodgy site or something. I had to shorten it because of the move bot. I didn't like the long URL for it. So that's why I've shortened it. But I've called it 9 p.m. because 9 p.m. was taken already in Bitly. But it takes you to a YouTube video, and I highly recommend everyone has a watch. It's actually incredible. There's a few of them as well. That's just the best one I found with that music playing in the background. Oh, it made me quite emotional, that video, and I thought that's perfect for the 9 p.m. slot because it's kind of like it's a happy sad as well. As Lee wonderfully put it there, you actually put a sad video, but a good sad. Video games are amazing, better than movies these days. Rosie, good night, sleep well. I'm going to go to sleep with the stream on in the background, but I promise it's purely to fight jet lag. See you all soon. Sleep well. I assume it went to Kirby's OnlyFans. Kirby has an OnlyFans? How did I not know about this? I'm subscribing to that. I do like that if you go into it, it gets a bit glitchy. Anyway, read the message you received. Right, done. Let's actually crack on with the mission, shall we? Where's the message I received? I don't know the... Ah, there it is, right. Unknown number, okay. The road to the stars is always paved with darkness, and the road to collectivism leads through a sea of blood. Will you hide your tail between your legs and fasten your corporate leash once more? New coordinates uploaded to map. I can't say coordinates, apparently. Coordinates.
Keeps going to another terminal.
Ha! I've got a feeling someone's messing with you, V. You'll follow this breadcrumb trail, and when you connect the dots, all you'll see is a dick.
You'd love that,
I'm
wouldn't
sure
you?
you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Fucking A, I would. That cock would be the first thing Swedenborg did that actually made any sense. Except he'd probably give it some pretentious name. Like patriarchal phallus, upholding toxic masculinity. What do you think?
I think it's time we moved on.
But Lee, I'm glad you enjoyed the video anyway. I was quite wowed by it. I actually found it because I was typing in sad video game moments because I was going to have like loads of just from various games. And then that came up, and I was like, oh, what's this? What's this? And I watched it, and I'm like, oh my god, that was the best thing I've ever watched in my life. Oh, loads of casts spawned in and spawned out again. Yeah, I was thinking about favourite. I was thinking about, first video game that had a scene that generally made you like emotional, like tear up. I'm trying to think, like, because games were just games to me, and then it got to a point where I thought, this is wow, like a movie or a TV show would. You know how like Game of Thrones was, you know, it was like the first time where no one's safe, you know, your favourite character could die any episode, that kind of feeling. But like a video game, not in that one where your favourite character could die, but, you know, just suddenly like something that changed the way you think about the medium or the media. And I was thinking, for me, it was Gears of War. I think it's Gears of War 2. It's the bit with Dom and the truck with Mad World playing in the background. I don't want to give too much away, just in case you've never played it. But that's kind of my earliest memory of a game that really, like, ruined me. Final Fantasy X ending. Yeah, try not to give away too much spoilers in that, lot. You can just say things like that ending or the bit with this happened, but not actually kind of give too much away. But it's rhyme. The moment when the bubble bursts. Yeah, it's probably a good way of putting it, Georgia. Marvel Spider-Man made me sob, but not the. I'm thinking about the first time it happened though, in your adolescent youth. Like, not just games that made you do it, just the first time you kind of had that experience. Because, yeah, for me I think, I don't know for sure, but my brain instantly recalls that memory where I was just wrecked after seeing that scene. Spiritfarer for Ember Eye. I've never played that one. Or Rhyme, I haven't played that either. So this place here, by the way, this is the Biotech Labs, where they grow meat. It's that kind of futuristic where you can actually grow meat. It's not farmed anymore. Animals are quite rare on this planet because of warming, global warming, and wars and stuff. There is actually a really, really fun theory out there that the meats they're growing they're not actually growing at all, and it's actually human meat, which comes from gangsters that have died and things. And the reason why they think that is because in one of the hideouts you go to, there are the Biotechnica lab bags. Sorry, not Biotechnica, Biofoods or something. I can't remember what it's called. But this company that produces the food, there's bags in one of them, but inside the bags there's bodies. You can see like a silhouette of a body there. So people are... It might just be the gangs are using those bags to store bodies, but it kind of makes you a bit of a theory out there that actually it's kind of a Soylent Green kind of moment, as Boven always just put. Yeah. The meat is actually human meat. If you want to read a book about human meat, I can recommend... Not me. Are you going filth on me, are you? I hope you're not. Red Dead Redemption is the earliest I can remember, but I'm sure there is an earlier one. Yeah, that's a good point. That one was a good one. In that video that Lee watched, there's that moment from Red Dead Redemption 1 in there. I should probably say, I think it actually says in the title, but if you are going to watch that video, spoiler warning, it's got a lot of the endings in there and big moments from a lot of games. No, genuinely, there is a speculative fiction book about a future where human meat... Oh, okay, cool. So it's me being filthy by thinking your comment was filthy. That's fine. That's a good... Everything's worked its way out in the world. That's a good view, isn't it? Yes, Liam, you are filthy. Yes. Yes. So Red Dead was your first one as well, Ember Eye. Yeah, that was good moment that was. I'm feeling it may have been that one for me as well, but the only one I can really recall, my first moment was definitely Gears of War. I don't know which Gears of War it was. I think it's 3. If anyone knows that scene with Dom and the truck and Mad World playing. I'll take the filthy book recommendations, says Georgia. No, not the place. I gave you River. It's all the filth on this channel. No more filth. Oh, we're going up again. Oh, sorry, I just hit the mic. Is that? Are you talking about Red Dead 2 with that one, Ember Eye, or is that happen? Does that happen in Red Dead 1 as well? Because I remember Red Dead 2. There's a big moment where you're riding on your horse after a dramatic scene, and there's some music playing in the background with like some flashbacks of what people have said to you, and it's really great moment. Does that also happen in Red Dead 1 as well?
Finally.
Look, get far enough from the smell, even Night City can be beautiful.
Look at that view, guys. You have to admit, Night City is pretty spectacular. The distance there, look at it. Look how beautiful it is. All these biotechnical labs. Look how massive this area is as well. You don't have to go. This is like the only mission here, by the way. Apart from the startup mission when you're a nomad. This is like the only time you come here. And they built all of this area for nothing. It's just here. Probably cut content or whatever, but yeah. Right. I think it's over here somewhere, I think. There it is. Nope, that was a reflection. That must be the other side then. I'm pretty sure it's in the middle, it's just on the wrong side. There it is. Yeah, there's a bit in... there's a bit in Red Dead 2. That moment, I'm not going to say what happens around that moment, but there's a bit. It's a really dramatic scene. A lot's happened, and Arthur is just like, "You guys get out of here. I've got this moment." And then he puts on his hat, and you ride your horse to the destination, and that music starts swelling up, and you're hearing clips from all the characters and moments in the game about your Arthur. And it was just phenomenal, that bit. I think it was just a bit leading up to it, because, with the music playing, he's like, "I got this." And then he just puts on his cap, and he just rides. He's got one arm down as well as he's riding the horse. I'm like, this is such a cool moment. This area reminds me of the area close to my house used to look like. Just lots of greenhouses. Yeah, they got up a hill as well. How lovely. I'm hearing the freaky noises from it, though.
Let me guess. Another router? My dick theory's starting to seem like a real possibility.
Shut up, Johnny. Okay, so RDR2 took it from RDR1, but added in the audio clips. RDR1 was more just heading up to the end game to save your family, and really good song in the background. I need to rewatch it now. I haven't played RDR1 in a long, long time. So I probably need to just watch that clip. There is a small snippet of it in that video that I put up for Lee. Oh, also... Sorry, I didn't even see. Platroni, welcome in. So I didn't even see your comment. Anyone now know how to fix the Delamain call bug? No idea, unfortunately. What's not happening? Is he not calling? Are you not calling him? Is it to do with the cars? We might be able to diagnose the problem. But yeah, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. I'm so sorry I missed your comment before. If you're still here. If you're not, then fair enough. I usually try and welcome everyone that comes in. Okay, right. Oh, this one's a bit trickier because now it's got 5. But let's have a look. So 7A, 1C, 55, 7A. I'll go up top again then. Yeah, cool. So 7A, 1C, 55, 7A, 7A. There we go. Nice and easy, that one. Boop. Okay, I've got another message. Read the message. You are getting closer. You are seeing more the nirvana of Marxian Swedenborgism. God, I don't know. Around the corner. You must take the final step. You must be brave. New coordinates updated to map. Hey, Johnny.
And signal leads to another place?
Yep.
Hey, maybe this is all part of Swedenborg's message. Life is movement. Fuck the destination. It's how you get there that counts.
Or did I just say some truth in that to upset him? Because bullshit seems like that's what I'll be choosing him.
Well,
Let's
there's
get
some
out of
truth to
here.
that.
Jesus, V, this is
Yeah.
Poloi Poloi. Have you ever read a book in your life? You know what? Don't answer. I don't want to know.
Night,
where does this
Rosie.
next lead get
Oh.
us? A yoga class? A Tibetan monastery?
No. To an amusement park.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Oh, we're going to Pacifica. We're going to Pacifica. I wanted to go there anyway this stream because I want to talk about Phantom Liberty to see if we can kind of get some. Since we're in the game, we can maybe show you some of the areas that are going to be in Phantom Liberty. Now this isn't confirmed, but it's pretty much assured now from the trailers. So yeah, it's. I think I've worked it all out. Rosie's sleeping. Pacifica is a fancy resort that you can't go in, right? You can go there. Basically, the story of Pacifica is a really interesting one. It was going to be the resort of your dreams. Hotels, amusement parks, water parks. It was going to be the fanciest place in the whole of Night City. And then the corporate wars happened. There was a financial crash and all the investors either went bankrupt or dropped out. So this place became... It's unfinished and it got taken over by gangs. And that's where it ended with that. Now, Pacifica is actually really tiny. If you look at a map of Night City, Pacifica's really big. Actually, I'll show you one here, actually. Pacifica is not that far from here, just up here. So this is Pacifica. It's actually fairly big. But as you can see from the road, it's a very small part of it. This whole section here is you can't get to. And... from the trailer that they released yesterday and some screenshots and things, you can quite clearly see there is a massive arena that is part of Dogtown. So the general consensus now, the kind of educated guess is that they are opening up this part of Night City and this is Dogtown, basically. So this part of Pacifica will stay the same with the resort, the mall, the kind of the gangsters that live there, the gang. But this this whole section here is gonna be Dogtown. You can even see it's unfinished. Like there's nothing there. It's just missing content. So yeah, it's very exciting. They've definitely shown a massive arena in there. There's a screenshot of it quite clearly. And I was watching the developer blog that came out yesterday. Not blog. Interview thing where they're talking about a breakdown of the trailer, and he gave some more hints as well. And he didn't. He only named it as Dogtown. He didn't actually mention Pacifica, but it has exactly the same backstory. Dogtown, it was meant to be a resort capital of the world. Then the corporate wars and investments dropped out, and now it's filled with gangs. Exactly the same story as Pacifica. So, yeah, it's pretty much confirmed now that it's not a new area you're going to in the, it's not like, you meet someone on your travels and then you warp there. It's going to be Dogtown is part of the main map. It's part of Night City and you can go there. So yeah, very, I'm obsessed with Cyberpunk. You may not know this, but I'm actually a massive fan of Cyberpunk. So any kind of bit of detail I can find on it, I will find. I'm constantly researching it. Google has clocked onto the fact that I like Cyberpunk as well, and as soon as there's Cyberpunk news, it's like top of my timeline. Here's something you might like. I don't think you ever mentioned it. Yeah, I know it's weird. It's weird. I don't talk about it much, but yeah, Cyberpunk's. I really like it. But will there be dogs? Probably not, because I know that was a joke comment, Bovinoids, but you've actually brought up a very good point. There's no animals in Cyberpunk. Cats, dogs, pets. They're really rare. They're for the rich. They're for the elite. You can't just. They're not around anymore. Again, mainly due to like pollution, global warming, and wars, or hunted, or whatever. It's not a very nice world we live in right now. Oh, I've lost control. There we go. I've got it back. Can I just go this way? I'm just the other side, isn't it? Yeah, cool. So the video they showed us. Oh dear, it's a bit of an accident here. It's definitely a massive upgrade to the Pacifica where Dogtown is. Like it wasn't just like a picture or concept art of the. You actually saw in-game footage of the arena, and it looked very different to the arena we have now. I just can't see why they would build a second arena when they've already got one in the game they don't use. It just makes no sense. So I think that's what's happening. And I think the whole reason why they're kind of doing like a Cyberpunk 2.0 kind of style thing as well is like, how do you suddenly explain this whole district that's just popped up overnight, people have played Cyberpunk a lot. They know what Pacifica looks like. They know that arena, and suddenly it's now full of gangs and people and history, and it's like, yeah, it makes sense to do a brand new kind of game.
My name is Arif Iqbal.
Hello, Eric Iqbal.
WNS News. We have a breaking development for today's international news segment, or should I say, interplanetary. In a daring orbital
Yeah, my car ride narration. Yeah, only 'cause it's a subject I'm passionate about.
during a solar storm, which temporarily blinded radar systems, then breached the hull of an orbital.
I'm going the wrong way. This leads to nowhere.
Space pirates, as some have dubbed them, made away with several experimental.
Right, let's try that again, shall we? Oh, it's because we're here. So, Pacifica. Right. Where? Right, that's where we got to go. Okay. Oh, it's the end of the mission. Okay, I think. Right, let's just quickly finish this one off, and then we can have a little doss around Pacifica for a bit. Right.
Trail cuts off here.
So what? Asshole hiding here someplace?
Oh, maybe. Or maybe we get to another terminal. I have to see.
Funny area, this. Kind of complements our guy's style, doesn't it?
How? This theme park another parody of capitalism run amok?
Cheap entertainment for brain-dead gonks, that's how.
Right, search the area. Okay. Over here. There it is.
Capital is the blood of the global system of
So,
oppression. Money is a tool used by the colonial oppressors of our minds. Class division is the breeding ground of anarchy.
Wait, what the hell is...
you're looking happy.
What it looks like. Swedenborg Riviera. Ha! Come one, come all, for the profit of Night City. Ha! Oh, that's too good. A wind-up philosopher in a box. Hand me a couple of eddies. See what he cranks out next.
You shall meet an attractive lobbyist when you least expect a violent outbreak of class warfare. Success is the delusion of the soul.
Need to take a look. Somebody must have tampered with this thing.
Seriously?
Someone hooked Swedenborg
What, you
up
think
to
you're
the
gonna
net.
find it? What are you waiting for? Let's see what secrets are flowing in those cables.
Oh, another one. Oh, there's a full one now. So, BD 7A. No. Right, if we go... is it a full one? So 6 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can make one mistake then, basically. So, BD 7A. No. BD. No. BD. No. BD. Yes. 7A. 7A. BD. 1C. BD. Cool. Right, where did I start? I can't remember where I started from now. There. Let's start from this one. Right. Down here. BD. 7A. 7A. BD. 1C. BD. Done. Right, read the message. You followed all the clues like the good dog you are. So, do you feel enlightened? You have been pawned by Sweetie. Sweetie? I'm guessing it's Sweden, right? There we go. It's all
Okay,
a prank,
so,
bro.
If I'm getting this right, someone hacked into this fortune teller bot, rejigged its algorithm to spew out anti-establishment aphorisms instead of prophecies.
And then hooked it up to the net through a system of routers that masks the signal origin. Pure fucking genius. Can we find whoever did this? I need to shake their hand.
Unlikely for two reasons. First, they didn't leave a trace. Second, you're dead, Johnny.
Oh, right. When I get in a good mood, I forget that. Hey, V, don't turn it off, huh?
I'm turning it off. Connect the fortune teller bot to modify the algorithm. Tell Johnny you'll leave the fortune teller bot alone. No. Right. What have I got to do? Okay, I think I've just got to do the malware. I imagine there's some 12-year-old messing you. Yeah, exactly, Infospheres. I think that's the whole point of it, isn't it? It's literally just a fortune teller they've hooked up to the internet, and then people are following it like some sort of, like, god. How much Panem do I get in Phantom Liberty? That's a good question, Lee. I don't know how they're going to incorporate that. I think they're not. I don't think any of the Judy, Rogue, Panam, River, I don't think any of them are going to be part of Phantom Liberty at all. Very separate thing. Yeah, there's a whole new cast of characters to introduce there. But it would be cool if there was some, if they brought the voice actors back to record for it. Anyway, install malware, I think. I think that's what I've got to do. So disconnect from net, modify to generate nonsense. Oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do, Fat Gang? I'm guessing I want to turn it off. Nonsense. Is that what we're going for, Infospheres? Akuli Amber's back. What chaos has Liam caused? I made Lee sad, so that's good with a video. It already generates nonsense. Good point, Bovanoid. Anyone else want to jump in to say nonsense or disconnect from the net? I think disconnect from the net just to upset Johnny. Okay, that's the video there for Amber as well. She can be sad too. Right, we're going with nonsense then, everyone. We had 2 nonsense ones. Boop.
Hold on. I've got a better idea.
Let your thoughts dance the lusty rumba while accompanied to a joyful accordion.
What the? Ha! What all his fans think. Oh, man. I know you and I don't always click, V, but I've got to say, you've got your perks.
Fox cops are gathering data from the cesspit of the financial merry-go-round. Become the obese narwhal in heat amidst the blazing ice. The means of production should belong to the collective unconscious.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Cool. Well, that's new. I think that was new anyway. I think I've always followed Nancy's one. Right, let's call Nancy back. And we're going to head in this direction.
Ah, V. Let me guess. You called to tell me you're done bashing your head against the wall?
Not exactly.
Well, not exactly.
Oh, I shouldn't have told her. I usually tell her. Bugger. Oh, well.
Someone with you?
No. No. I meant the royal we. So, about Swedenborg. It's all a big hoax.
Say what now?
It's an automated fortune teller. Strings words into deep-sounding mumbo-jumbo. Someone jacked it into the net. Probably laughing from his chair.
Shit, V. This story's even better than I thought. I'll take it from here. Oh, your Eddies on their way now. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Right, done. We've done a mission with Nancy. Cool. Right, so I want to just have a little adventure around here. So as you'll see, I was talking about earlier, actually, let's see if we can get a better time of day, because it's suddenly got very murky and misty. Let's just skip to like 24 hours. Liam, why would you link the video in my fragile state? Oh, good point, Amber. You've just been speaking to Sky for the last however long. Sorry, Amber. It's very good, though. It's very good. But yeah. Yeah, sorry, Amber. My bad. Didn't think. I didn't think, all right? How did it go with Sky anyway? I hope you had a nice time. I hope they're being okay about it all. Oh, and that as well. Good point, Lee. Good point. And that. I assumed you'd be more stressed with Sky than you are about the whole pregnancy thing. What just blew up? What on earth just blew up? There's lots of people around. Anyway, there's whole, as you can see here, there's whole streets you can't get to. This is the other side of Pacifica I was talking about. Go to the map again. As you can see, the whole other side here. So this is what I think is going to be opened up to the public, finally. And then down this way is the big arena. So there's lots of stuff in there. I mean, if you know, there's mods you can get so you can get into this area, but there's nothing there. It's just half-finished buildings and missing assets. It's nothing very exciting. But the fact that it's there, this massive space, all these massive buildings, but you can't get to them, it makes sense to go in there, doesn't it? There's like some massive explosions going off. I don't know if you can hear it on your side, but my controller's rumbling like crazy. Right, that's the mall. So a little bit further. Should have really taken a car for this, really. It would have made a lot more sense, yeah. Let's get my. Actually, I'll take a bike. There it is. Not the best. They think we have really good internet, but when we're actually getting 0. Oh, wow. Need to say we're getting a call back from the tech team tomorrow. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's not fun at all. And it's so hard to persuade them, isn't it, Amber? It's just like, why don't you believe me? Like, what? I was talking just after you left that I'm dealing with my supplier at the moment for my energy because my water isn't working, my hot water, and it's not my landlord's fault. It's not the boiler's fault. That's working fine. It's the supply that's coming in. I think it's called like Economy 7 or something. I don't quite know. But yeah, I had to provide evidence to them to prove that it wasn't working by taking readings and pictures over like a 3-day basis and stuff. I was like, come on, I pay you money. You should be like on my side with this kind of stuff, you know? Right, so this is the big massive arena. So we can't get very close to it. As you can see, it's all closed off. I have been up close to it, and yeah, there's nothing there at all. But this is the big arena, and what we've seen a big stadium or arena as Dogtown. So I think it's that downwards. All those buildings there you can see, that's Dogtown. Let's just see if we can get a lovely view from over by Proceed's place. I think it's down here somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, you can't get there. There's nothing here at the moment, but that's Dogtown right there, everyone. From that one all the way down. I'm very excited to explore something new in Cyberpunk as well, new content. Do you need to use Nika and Rosie's shower then? No, luckily my shower works fine because it's an electric shower. It heats the water itself, so that's been fine. If that wasn't working, I think I'd be a lot more aggressive towards the poor customer service agent that's probably just doing his job. But luckily that still works. It's just like, you know, washing. It's just like hot water out the taps. So washing dishes is a bit of a challenge because I have to boil a kettle at the moment. And basically, it's coming out warm. It's just not hot, like, you know, like lukewarm. Like, yeah, it's just it's terrible. He hasn't showered in days, Lee. Thanks, Nico. Thanks a lot. You can. Actually, it feels like I haven't showered today because of today, because I'm so bloody sweaty, sticky from this heat. Right, we've probably got time for one more mission. We've got about 20 minutes left. So should we do every bum in this town dreams someday they'll hit jackpot? I don't know what this is. Space Oddity. And something they dug up in a dumpster and transformed their lives. Briefcase stuffed with eddies. Okay. Talk to the bums. Hey, Carl's here as well. Carl, were you there for support? Did Amber do all the hard talking to Sky? And you were just like, yeah, you're like the hype man in the background for Amber. You got this. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, that sucks. Really sucks. Lovely to have you here, Carl, as always. Oh, Lee's putting a fun, Nico's putting a fun fact up. Fun fact. Like Sonic says. Sonic says. I do love Nico's fun facts. He's a very interesting man, our Nico is. He knows so much about games, and he even games he's never played. He just knows really interesting information about it. Like, you're like playing like a really weird game, like Tadpole Extreme Warrior, and Nico go, the guy who made Tadpole Extreme Warrior was actually the lead writer for Silent Hill, and it's just like, oh, I didn't know that. It's really interesting. It's just like, yeah, it's amazing how much he retains knowledge from games, especially because I find it more fascinating because my brain is broken. I can't recall information very easily. So I find it so fascinating when someone is just like that clued in on it and can just tell you stuff all the time about games. Played some Fallout 4, but was supporting her morally. Oh, Carl, were you just playing games while Amber did all the horrible talking? Sky never changes, Lee. Beautiful. Broken Brain Buddies, yay! Yeah, it's my memory. It's just I'm finding it harder and harder to recall information. It's like I was thinking of like, as soon as someone says it, it's like instant, like that's exactly it. But I just can't recall that myself first. Like even stuff I know really well, like Crisis. I was trying to remember the name for a game earlier called Crisis, because it was something that reminded me of it. And I was like, how did I not? It took me 4 minutes to bring up the word Crisis. I was like, this is just what? But I've got really like old, like good memory. Like if I'm playing Broken Sword 1 or Monkey Island or something, I know the puzzles. It's because I'm being reminded of it. But I couldn't just tell you right now. This is how you do the puzzle. This is why I take many notes, but then I forget where I put the notes. Yeah. Anyway, if my brain fails on me, what helps is a lot more water, not fizzy drinks, pure water. I mean, that might be the fault as well. I do drink a lot of fizzy drinks. I'm 34 now.
Hey, you
I
lost or
drink
something?
fizzy drinks like a kid.
Sorry, don't got a map. Hey, Rick, you got a map?
No, use mine for smokes. And wherever you want to be, sure as shit ain't here.
Hear that? Nothing for you here. Have a nice day now.
What's in the briefcase?
What's in the briefcase?
What? This piece of junk? Yeah, probably nothing.
Cans? Maybe bottles? Who knows?
Give it to me, threaten them. I'm done talking to you. Sounds a bit threatening as well. I buy it off you. I might do the threatening one. I think usually I'll buy it off you. I might do give it to me now.
Give it to me.
Oh! Okay, the same button for give it to me was also grab. I don't want to kill you. Which button is the not kill one? Can you would we just let go? I'm hoping you just let go by yourself. Run. I don't want to actually kill you, by the way. I love your hair. Luscious hair. Beautiful. Look at his lovely hair. For a bum. Beautiful. Bums. So I'm just reading the chat now. Brain equals water. That explains me then. Yeah, you need water to survive, guys. Right, hack the case. 55, 1C, and 55. That's a nice easy one. Yeah, jump scare grab moment. Yeah, I was just too close to him when I... That's the problem when it's kind of live gameplay and live talking. Yeah, that happens. Because I find that sometimes when I'm crouching and I'm in a conversation, I was like, I don't want to be crouching because I want to be immersed. I wouldn't be crouching if I was in this conversation. But the uncrouch button is also the skip dialogue button. Anyway, browse the files on the computer. Okay.
Open sesame.
This looks different. This screen here with the reflection on it.
We're fucking rich.
Urgent. Okay, so this looks like it's a Corpo laptop. Yeah, it's from Militech. 2's deleted though. Coa Station 845. Don't be late. That seems interesting as well. Fuck's sake, James. That was the last time. Things are getting tense up here. Really tense. They're on to me. Probably have your name too. Oh, they're both deleted though as well. You can hold on to these. Eddie's for now. I don't want it getting into orbit. Too many eyes on incoming transactions. Don't reply to this message. Oh, Golden God 215 notification of account. Oh wow, you violated the terms of service regarding our digital platform. Sending a photograph displaying genitalia with another party's prior consent. Relieving other users' private information, i.e. doxing. As a result, the account Golden God 215 will permanently be banned. Other accounts related to this dress have also been banned. Anti to tongue, 6-star man, Hugh Money. Lovely.
Wow, look what we have here.
Okay. Unauthorized transmission accepted. Okay, it's obviously a transmission of that one then. So I'm going to close this so no one will have to read. And we're going to get on a bike and we're going to go out to the desert and find the drop point. Right, here we go. And let's get on some epic music as well. Sengui's not here, so we don't have to put on death metal. Oh, wow. Pre-purchased the Crew Motorfest just popped up on my screen. There you go, everyone. You can pre-purchase it right now. That's not a very good one. Let's get a better song. Beautiful song. Can't believe the lies. Liam, are you going to play Skull and Bones? Probably not, because it would just make me wish it was Black Flag 2. The thing I like about Black Flag is that you've got your ship-to-ship combat, incredible, but you can also get out and explore the islands, and you know, you just get off your ship and just go hunting for treasure or climbing a massive mountain or fighting some bandits, whereas this is just ship combat. I know there is an element of walking around like encampments and pirate towns, but not to the same level as Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I love the, you know, being a pirate is not just about sea battles, it's about treasure hunting and finding uncharted territory and land and just, you know, exploring. So that's why I'm not that interested in Skull and Bones. Not that I don't think it's going to be a fun game, it's just, I think it'll just make me want Black Flag 2. One for the Sphinx playlist. You on about this one? I don't want to go... What's it called? I don't want to go home with you tonight? Is that what it's called? It just makes me sad, this song, because of Edge Runners, man. I didn't know you could fall off your bike. Since when's that been in the game? Oh, I've just fallen right in front of these guys. I don't think I've ever fallen off my bike before. Nice dismount. That was, very good. Almost right in the middle of all the combat as well. That's new, yeah, Emperor. I don't think that's ever... Maybe it's just like a chance thing. Maybe I've just never fallen off right before. Right. So, we found a Corpo laptop, and it told us about this location. We've gone to this location, the drop, and there's loads of, I think, the Militech. Militech guards around. So, kind of like, something's not right here. You haven't seen me. You haven't seen me. You haven't seen me, see? And we're gonna snap your neck. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely run into things and it's just like I'm glued to the bike. That's exactly what's happened to me as well. I've never seen that animation before. It wasn't the best animation, but I've never seen it before. We're gonna snap your neck tonight. These guards, like, why are they all facing the outside, man? You've just made it really easy to just kill everyone. And we're gonna sing along, everyone. Snap your neck tonight. I should probably come up with another line and not just snap your neck tonight. I might as well kill him as well. He's facing the wrong way. Stupid guards. Go on, chat. It's just for you now. We're gonna... Hey, Georgia, gonna snap your neck tonight. There we go. Perfect. New little song there for everyone. Catchy, right? Very catchy. I've always loved the idea of telling someone, you don't see me, as you're still killing them. You don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. I kind of want to see that in a film now. He's in a different outfit compared to the others. I've never seen... He's very colourful, this one, with his bright green straps. It's obviously the fashion Militech guys. I can't believe we're all facing outwards, though. There's no one facing in. This has been the most easiest kill in the world. That song's a real headbanger. Nice. Nice. Well done, Carl. Right, so let's see. Just whisper it in the ear before you off them. Right, so we get like sneak up. We sneak up. You don't see me. Beautiful. That wrong song's a real neck snapper. Perfect, guys. I love it. I've updated the Sphinx playlist based on your suggestion, buddies. I love the Sphinx playlist. It's such a good idea by Nico. The question is, though, is it from the perspective of the Sphinx or perspective of me? Because from me, it's very stalkerish and that lot, whereas the Sphinx is all about just having a great time with your friend. Oh, what's this? Sorry. Untitled 18, Brancesi, 2021. So it's old. It's old. I actually know what it is already because I've played the game, but I'm just trying to hype it up for you guys. Here we go, everyone. We're going to take it.
What the hell is this?
What's it look like?
Where's Johnny? Oh, hey, Johnny. Oh, so, I mean, I'm crouching. I don't want to crouch. I'm really low down on you, Johnny. It's weird. What was it doing on the moon? We're off to button moon.
What the hell was this doing on the moon?
Why else? Some bougie prick hung it on his wall. Half the Louvre's floating in space.
Louvre.
You ever
That's
been
what the
there?
Book of Eternity is in France too.
Chump change I got screaming into a mic? Yeah, in my dreams. All right, let's bail before heads start rolling. As for the painting, you'll have buyers lining up in no time.
So this piece of art here was actually early Cyberpunk game. This was actually an infinite money hack. It's been fixed now, sadly. But what you could do, where's my inventory? Oh, I have to do that again. Backpack. So this basically, all this is a really expensive piece of art. You can sell it. Hopefully it's still here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm not seeing it. I can't even see it to sell it now. Maybe I have to go to a shop. But basically, it's worth about 4,000 eddies. And what you could do is, if you sold it to a shop, and then, what was it again? I can't quite remember what the hack was now. But basically, you could sell it to the shop, and then the buyback price was 1 eddy. So you could just literally sell it for 4,000, buy it for an eddy, sell it for 4,000, buy back for an eddy, sell it for 4,000. And you could just do it over and over again. They have fixed it now, so it's kind of like an infinite one. I can't quite remember. It was top left. It was there. I didn't even see it. Oh, there it is, yeah. So yeah, 4,000. So yeah, it was an infinite money hack, but they have finished it. Is France 2 in space? Is that what's happened? Not yet, but it will be. It will be. That's obviously our goals. We've said from the beginning on Buddy Games we want to be filthy rich, you know. Not just a lot of money. We want, enough money to own a rocket company, which obviously means we're going to have a Buddy Moon. And we will have France 2's Louvre sent to the moon. So everyone that moved to France 2 to see the Book of Eternity in the Louvre will obviously now be even more gutted because we're moving it to the moon. And if you want to see it now, then you've got to pay for rocket trips up to the moon to see it and we can get even more money from you. So yeah, we've done the mission. And that's the end of that. I'm going to take this. I don't think I've been in a Militech truck before. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. It looks quite generic actually, doesn't it? Oh. Yeah, it's quite generic inside. I mean, it's nice enough, but I suppose it's a military truck, isn't it? So it's not that exciting. Yeah, I'm driving. Yeah. But yeah, right. Well, I think we'll call it there today because it's near 10 o'clock and I'm getting very warm in the buddy bunker. So there we are, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here today. It's been a fun ride. We're rounding up the last few of the missions, and then we will be doing a big stream where we do the final mission, and I think I might even do a longer stream for that one because it is a long mission, and if we finish it early, we'll just finish the stream early or whatever, you know. What was the last line to call it on? I don't know what that means, Kirby. What was the last line to call it on? I don't know. Yes, thank you all so much for being here. Yes, yeah, we're finishing up a few more of the side quests, which will continue on Monday, and then we will do the big final mission, Hanako, and I think it might be a bit shorter than what I remember before, because usually you've kind of got stuff with Judy to finish up and with Panam, and there's a few things. But obviously I've made some enemies along the way. I've cut out some quests and things, so I'm not sure what's going to happen on this final mission. Who's gonna be available to join me on the final mission as well? Because there's guts, I missed so much of the stream. I hope you enjoyed your cyberpunking. I always do. Amber Eye, it's fine. I've never called you out. Sorry. Amber Eye and Ember Eye, I've just merged you together. Amber, it's fine. There's plenty more streams to come. It just means the world that you were here at the beginning and at the end, but I appreciate life gets in the way, doesn't it? And especially when you've got Sky to deal with. Yeah. I actually got rid of Sky because of their customer service. I hated it. Absolutely terrible experience with them. So I just got rid of them and I never went back. Liam's getting warm, so maybe 10 p.m. naughty times will still happen. No, Carl. No, it's warm in here. I was sort of waiting for that to happen. What, Ember Eye and Amber Eye, yeah. It gives air. To quote the game, thanks, bye. Yes, what's happening next for me? Obviously, we got Wednesday, Buddy Game stream. Rosie's back. We're carrying on with Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. On Sunday, don't know what's happening yet. There will be a stream on Buddy Games at 1 p.m. BST. I'm just not sure what we're doing yet because Rosie and Nico's availability may not be here. Or there might be storms on Wednesdays. I hope so. We were meant to get a storm today, but it didn't happen. It happened in Wales, but didn't get as far as Bristol, sadly. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Nico's going to be there on Sunday, but Rosie isn't because she's busy. So we'll figure out something, but we'll have a nice stream for you all. I'm sure it'll be a really fun time. And then obviously I'm back here next Monday, 8 p.m. BST, to do some more Cyberpunk goodness, and it's a good time. I do have all these wonderful things now. Hang on, where's the button for it? I think it's this one. Hope this one doesn't end the stream. Hey, I have a Twitter and Instagram for all social stuff. I actually used Instagram today for the first time. I put up a story. I was very proud of myself. I never use Instagram. And obviously Twitter is just Twitter stuff, as we all know. Oh, thank you very much for following. I just got some notifications. Thank you very much. Discord is actually our Buddy Games Discord, but there is a Liam Cool Gang section in there just for stuff related to the streams. If you click on the roles tab, then you can actually be alerted when I go live and things like that. There's a YouTube VOD channel for this now, so all my streams go on there. And I've also got some really early editing stuff I did, probably from about 5-6 years ago as well. So there's nice stuff on there. As well. It's not just these streams. There's definitely some older content. I like to do these like cinematic videos. They're not very good. It was me more practicing editing, but I'm quite proud of them regardless. And obviously then there's the main Buddy Games YouTube channel, Twitch channel as well. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. Yes, if you haven't added Liam Coolgan to your roles, you should. Thank you, Nico, for that as well. Right, well, I'll leave it at that then. Have a lovely time. I hope you stay hydrated, stay warm. If you're in a cold country, I hope you do stay warm. I've just messed that stay up. Let me start again. I hope you stay hydrated and keep cool in the heat, but if you're in a cold country, I hope you're keeping warm. There we go. Have a lovely time, and I will see you all on the next one. Enjoy the cats. Bye, everyone.